Hello. Good to see you.
All right there, Revenants. Hello and greetings to one and all, boys and girls. Okay, so we've got today the Mud Gorgers. Oh boy, do we have the Mud Gorgers. These guys are absolutely crazy. They are like ninjas and bugs and all kinds of you know, gift shooters, kind of. And these guys are really something else. I believe these things up here on the top are their eyes. Um, okay. And then I believe this is like a sort of a mouth right here. Something like that. And yeah, these guys are just really something. Rah! Mud Gorgers. Okay, let's get down to business. So the Mud Gorgers are found. One of them is mandatory to run across. You don't necessarily need to fight him in the Howling Pit. There are these two here as a mini boss in the Flood of Impurity here on the right side of the flood itself. The other side is the Stone Crushers from the other analysis video we did. And so on this side you have the mud Gorgers. Now these guys are much more of a threat than the Stone Crushers, and these guys are very few and far between here in Vane, but they are absolutely a force to be reckoned with. So you find them in DLC 2 as another mini boss as well. You find them here as a mini boss, and you find them as almost a mini boss just regularly in the Howling Pit when you're going for the Eagle Key. But other than that, there's not too many instances of these guys, and it's kind of good because they are absolutely insane of how much damage they can put out, how much AoE they have, how much crowd control they have, and how many things you have to pay attention to during their combo moves because they have so many hits in between. So first of all, they have a 0% slash and crush resist, so that's very, very good. Do any kind of crush, do any kind of slash, any kind of crush here. This is all we have is crush. Now you could substitute a few things here for slash if you wish, but crush is, I mean, you can do slash as well, slash and crush, but he does have a 25% resist to pierce, very, very heavy pierce resist. For his elements, they are 0% blood. So blood is an acceptable gift typing or non-physical damage value that you could go for. They have an minus 30% weakness to crush, or to ice, sorry, and so blood and ice are the only two elements you should be going for. As for fire, they have a 20% resist, and for lightning, they have a 40% resist. They resist all of the status debuffs, so you won't see those going for here, except for Venom. They resist stun, inhibit, and slow. And so only go for Venom versus these guys if you're going for something like opportunism and debuff buildup combination or something. Only Venom is their status debuff weakness. At max difficulty here, they each have 55,433 HP, and at minimum difficulty at 0 star on your first run through, they have 8,200 HP each. So that very, very, very much becomes a huge roadblock in your way when you first come across these guys, because you've mostly been fighting enemies in the 1 to 2,000 HP range, and then these guys come along and they are 4 times the amount of basically everything you've found up to that point in time. They basically are a harder boss than Oliver. As the first boss of the game, they dwarf him immensely. They also can be much more difficult than the Executioner. So this set here of 2 of these guys together is kind of no joke. So let's go ahead and see how their movesets go. They do have some pretty difficult movesets. When they do their little snout up in the air, they will cast 5 slow balls up into the air here. Oops, and they absolutely are a force to be reckoned with here. And they also will do a huge amount of AoE damage when, as you can see there, that was his AoE blast. He's doing another one. There we go. And it will kill you immediately in one hit, unless you have like double foul blood or some intense damage reduction gifts going, just because of the fact of how much damage that does. Now they do have like a it's almost like a capacitor built into them, and they charge up based on how much damage you've done to them in the immediate past, in a sense. And so it's in your best interest to hit them a few times and then back up when you see them glowing and charging. That will do you the most benefit when that happens. Okay, let's get that going. And you can see here we're getting just slammed by their little balls here. Okay, let's go ahead and put this guy up in the air. Okay, let's go for another launch. Okay, whoops. Okay, these guys hit like trucks, and you can see this guy's glowing. Ouch, we're dead. Yep. This guy was glowing, he went into his AoE, and the other guy was attacking us, and I was on the wall. And that is how tough these guys are. So once they charge up all the way, they will release a burst AoE of unblockable, unfathomable damage upon you. And it also inflicts slow debuff on you as well. So you have to be very, very, very cautious when going for these guys. And you can see here that our damage, or our resistance, is pretty high. We could go for a little more resistance here. 69 slash. Very nice. And these guys just don't pull any punches at all. They are exceptionally devastating, regardless of what gifts you have and what kind of build you have. They are better suited for a partner kind of setup, just because of the fact of how they are built. Okay, let's see if we can get a launch. Good. That is the best thing you can hope for, is going for you know, all kinds of knockdowns and the like, just to make sure, whoops, just to make sure that you are getting as much damage out as possible, because they are very hard to backstab as well, because they are jumping all over the place all the time, and they do a huge amount of interrupts to you as well. See, there are the 5 bubbles in the water there. This is a good time to go for a backstab when they are going after their dash like that, where they run away. That is a, you know, all of these moves are parryable, which is very nice as well, except for the dash. Whoops. Oh. Yeah, okay, we barely got out of there. Let's go for a launch. This should eliminate maybe some of the slow balls. Okay. Good. Okay. And let's go for a... Oh, okay. Let's go for big damage here. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's get over here. Okay. And he's gonna explode. So see, we have to back up. And our ice turret for the win. Okay. Whew. Yeah, these guys are literally no joke to mess around with, and that's where your better bet to fight these guys comes from doing gifts out onto them rather than doing physical damage. There are some pipe builds that you could do. There are some, you know, one-shot type setups with partners, but you're very, very, very well suited to bring partners with you on an event like this, namely EO, for this kind of an assault on these two guys, just because of the fact that she has Panacea's essence. She can get rid of the slow debuff. Also, she does slash damage, so there's no resistance to that. And she also does ice damage as well. Even though it's pierce, it's still ice damage. So it'll be, let's say she does 1,000 damage with her ice, or with her frost spike. That'll be times 0.75, and then times 1.3 for the ice. So excuse me, she'll come out still roughly almost in a wash. It still is less damage than if they didn't have the 25% resist to pierce, but in the end it does come out very close. Okay, so let's go ahead and see here how this goes now with a partner. It won't be as clustery as it was earlier. And let's see if we can get a backstab. And getting a backstab on these guys is very hard because they are because they are very skinny, and it is more towards their right leg. There we go. Whoops, and I want to show it's like right here in this section where the backstab is. It's really, really hard to get it, and you have to be like a full 2 body widths away from his body for it to activate. Don't go straight for the middle where his little tail vertebrae sticks out here, but it's more like in this region here close to the right leg, and it's down like right in this area kind of. So keep that in mind if you're going for backstabs on this guy. Okay, and almost got him. Should have gone for a different attack there, but let's see if we can finish him. Okay, very good. Now we've only got one, and you can see that only having one guy attacking us is very, very nice, instead of having both of them going for us all at the same time. Oh, we're dead. Oh no, okay. Good, we got the backstab and the interrupt, so we were able to mitigate his blast, which is very, very nice. Okay, let's get out of there. Ew. Now you can perfect dodge it. Ew somehow magically can dodge it, but I cannot. And you can see how much easier of an event that was with Io along for the ride here, just because of the fact that she keeps one of them busy at least, and then the other one we can go for as well. So if you also want to go for like a crushing weapon, you can go for like the huge hammer ice version, because it has blood and ice on it, and so that's very, very nice. And as you can see here, the huge hammer is also one of the float weapons of lightning charge, which is really, really nice. Okay, and so if we go for this time, well, we accidentally used our gift there, so this is really hampering us. So if we go for well, we'd have to go for something different here. Like, let's go for Eos, and let's go for Bridge to Glory, and let's go for this guy. Sure, some of this is good, and I'll show you here the difference of having access to what we're doing now. So sure, let's do this. This is good. Sure, we'll go for Impact Wave. Okay, so we'll run this. We have ice and blood, and we should do very, very well here. Okay, whoops, we don't have any ichor. That's okay. We'll try for some. Oops. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go for a launch. So you can see already we have not an incredible amount of damage output here, while at the same time we don't really have a lot of incredible ichor recovery either. Okay, we missed. Oh, this guy exploded. Thanks, Eo. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Oh, this guy won't get off me. Ouch. 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 Okay, I had that guy locked on for whatever reason, but you can see that with a physical kind of damage set here, physical meaning striking with your weapon, rather than using gifts, it is a little more cumbersome altogether, just because of the fact that you know, you don't have anything at distance in order to mess these guys up. So it really, really does hamper your ability quite a bit. Let's go grab our haze real quick. It's over there in that corner. Okay, and let's go. Where's our haze? There we go. Okay. And we'll just leave what we're doing here. Let's see if we can, okay, if we can get this guy, whoops. And as you see there, he basically has this crazy AoE around him. Ouch. Okay, let's go ahead and heal, just because we're not having any luck over there. So EO, do your thing. I can't heal you, so this is bad. Always gotta watch for that dodge. Oh, I didn't get her. Okay. And we're really in a tight spot here. Don't know where the other guy went. Okay, there he is. No, I can't see what's going on. Okay, so you can see just how hairy all of this gets when you are, you know, really put the screws to you about these guys. Absolutely devastating how these guys operate and how they pair off of each other. It's almost worse than the Blade Bearer and Cannoneer, because there's nothing you can do to mitigate the damage except through Foul Blood and Iron Will and a Blade of Blood and all these kinds of like gimmicky type defense buffs here, but they're not as incredible as, you know, some of the other things that you can do. But you can use Impact Wave, and you can stun these guys pretty well if you go for the huge hammer here. And you can see there that it works pretty well overall. Oh, okay. And that is where these guys have, you know, kind of their Achilles heel. Oops, is their balance is really bad. Okay, let's see here if we can get this guy to stay still. And even with just regular attacks, you can see just how much this guy staggers overall. Okay, there, we tried to dodge, but he exploded on us, which is not good. I know. Hang on there, yo. Okay. Oh, he's gonna explode. Okay, yep. And it's impossible. I've not found a consistent way to iframe that unless you have Shifting Hollow or Vanishing Hollow or something like that. And so that's where Impact Wave can really mitigate some of the problems that you have with these bosses, as well as if you pair it up with Precision as well. That can really help in a big way. Okay, so let's run in here. Let's grab our haze and let's go for, okay, maybe some backstabs here. Ouch. Okay, no backstabs apparently. And this is where these guys have a very strong strength to what we're doing. Oh, we got him somehow, but we didn't get him. That was very strange. Very strange interaction. Okay, so let's go heal. Ouch. Oh. Okay, we're almost slowed. There's another bubble coming. So let's go ahead and heal. Let's get Impact Wave going, and let's go for a launch here if we can. There we go. Very nice. Okay, and then let's try for a couple of hits here. Okay. We dead? Yep, we're dead. Thanks, you. And it's basically a death kill every time that bubble explosion hits you. And so you really want to be aware of that. So anyways, this has been the Mud Gorger, probably one of the worst enemies to come across in the game. If you're solo, and if you even have partners, they're still really bad. These guys are just absolutely crazy. So a little recap: go for Slash and Crush and Ice and Blood and Venom, and you'll do fairly well. So good luck hunting these guys, and I wish you guys all the best. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in another one.